How's it going, everybody? I am Ecco the Dolphin. Let's beat this game. Okay, so here's a quick, easy level, and after this, it just gets really hard. Don't even bother trying to fight this thing, just sneak past it by all means necessary. Fighting it head on can take a while and is actually quite difficult. So once you sneak past him and you grab that invincibility cliff, fly up, smash into him, and just shoot your sonar attack with A and B until he's destroyed. Then go back and hit the cliff again if you want. Restore your health and air and continue on. And of course get the power up, because you need that power up from the glyph. Basically the key to get to the next glyph, the lock. For realsies, this is a very short level. We're gonna jump up here and bam, apparently fly into the sky, I guess. And then dark water. Ugh. Don't even get me started. This level's awful. The level itself isn't really that hard. It's quite short for the most part, especially when you learn where to go, which doesn't take too much, turns to figure out. It just has these very cheap spots. It has these shells that move back and forth, similar to the insta-kill crush icebergs in the ice level. And though they're not that hard to pass, they will get you from time to time and kill you. Again, sneak past the stupid seahorse. Use your A and B attack to kill those stupid crabs that stalk you. And honestly, those stupid moving things that I just passed will insta-kill you. It's just, like, I swear it's a 50-50% chance. Just be in the middle and use the C button to sneak on by the dumb seahorse again, and you should be good. Okay, it's at this point I'm going to pause it and express my absolute fucking hatred for this level. I have found a lot of enjoyment in this game, finding a bit of a diamond in the rough, as this game is rather unpopular. But it's this level where I lose respect for the entire game. There are many challenging parts throughout this game, but this part is completely unfair. This level has shells that move back and forth that can get quick crush insta-kills. Getting through them is relatively easy. But the problem is, once you get to the fucking asteroid here, spinning around, I guess it disappears when I pause the game. It's not hard to get here. But the problem is that there are some cheap areas along the way to get to here, which can cause you to die. But getting here is not hard. But defeating this thing is pathetic. It kills you almost instantly. You have to hit 4 brown spheres. You got to do it quickly, and you have to do 4 in a row. If you do 3, then a different color, you got to start all over again. And trust me, there won't be starting all over again, because this fucking thing will kill you. This is extremely unfair. It's so cheap. It can kill you so quick. It makes you do it so fucking fast. And personally, it's fucking horseshit. I'm going to go full on AVGN for this fucking part, because this level is bullshit. I just simply wanted to record and do this playthrough to show the enjoyment that this game has to offer, but I cannot stress save states enough in this particular part. Once you get up to this part, just fucking save. I've beaten this game legitly twice, and like I said, never again. Never again solely for parts like this. Now, it's not that bad if you have an extreme amount of patience and you're willing to die several fucking times and willing to do the level over and over and over again. And trust me, you will blast your way through the level to get here. And you will take on those cheap crush deaths several times, which will irritate you that much more. And, oh, let's just see if I can pull it off. Remember, you must hit 4 brown spheres in a row. Any other colors will result in that thing electrocuting you and killing your ass quick time. Okay, so this is actually quite an interesting part in the game, because now we've accomplished what the asteroid has sent us out to do, attain his missing sphere. So we've come back to the present time, somehow. Just go with it. And we're going to return that sphere to the asteroid so he can give us the power required to defeat the vortex and save our pod. And yes, throughout this playthrough, I totally enjoyed putting the caption hi-fi in the bottom left corner, like it does in old VCRs when you're watching a movie. Periodically throughout the film, most VCRs will just pop that up sometimes, and I just thought it looked kind of cool. And of course, if you remember correctly, the blue whale sent us to this level in the first place to originally speak to the asteroid, and he sent us into the past.
Now I'm whole again with all my powers. Thank you, Echo. Now I will help you. I will give you new powers. Use the Atlantean time machine to swim back to the time an hour before the storm. You will be taken with your pod and you will see the unseen enemy. Use this song to return to your home bay. With your new powers, perhaps you will save your pod. Doodle-doodle-doodle-doo. Excellent!
So here we are in the City of Forever, in a very difficult level, made easy by the shortcut I showed the first time I played this level. Now, named City of Forever, this level was meant to take forever. Like I said, this level is a difficult level, but with that statue kind of hidden in plain sight, access granted, huge shortcut for this level, like insanely huge shortcut. At some point I may play this level and it's entirely the way you were originally meant to play it, but hey, that's a huge secret and it saves you so much time. So here we are at the time machine, and now we're going to go back an hour before the storm to the very first level. Okay, this part's super interesting because the first time this happened, your whole pod got sucked up, and you didn't.
Okay, so this level's kind of cool. It's challenging, and you'll probably die 5 times, maybe 10 times, maybe even 20 if you struggle. But there is a little secret I'll reveal near the end of the level, as it's a relatively short level. A lot of these levels aren't really all that long when you know what you're doing. In level 4, we saved 3 dolphins to get a power for our sonar attack, which is the A and B button. After you bring the asteroid his final sphere, he gives you the ability to breathe air infinitely, and your health will heal after a short period of time. If you take damage a second or 2 later, your health will come back. And now you only have to tap the A button to destroy things with your sonar. So I've gotten far enough in the level now that I can stay near the front and kind of just tap the C button to just charge on through. You can see I'm taking brutal damage there, but it does regenerate. Again, Spencer Nielsen delivers with a very odd soundtrack in this level. You can also tap your sonar with A to destroy any upcoming enemies.
Welcome to the machine. More like welcome to fucking hell. Oh, this level brings my fucking blood to a goddamn boil. That's right, I'm still going full-blown AVGN for this motherfucker because I'd rather suck a dolphin's dick, I'd rather take it up the fucking ass from an orca than play this fucking level without save states. But I'm gonna do my best to get through without save states because this level actually has pretty awesome level design. It's one of those side-scrolling fucking levels where it moves along and you gotta move all around. Yeah, it's fucking brutal. Admittedly, it is kind of fun if you can find the enjoyment in it, but after you've stretched all the way through the fucking game, it can be goddamn tedious. There's these weird booger things that come out from the walls and aliens that almost insta-kill you. You gotta use your sonar by tapping the A button now. Yeah, the asteroid gives you a sonar ability that explodes things. I already had that ability and I had to use A and B. Now it's been reduced to a single button. Well, I guess that's an improvement. And there is something to be said about the level, the tube, and welcome to the machine. Your health will regenerate, which is interesting and kind of super fucking helpful. And then they take it away for the end boss. Why the hell do they do that? Oh man, this is fucking bullshit. And I'm not even really mad right now because I haven't even begun, but I know how fucking pissed I'm gonna get. So all I can say is, let's just enter the machine and do our fucking best.
Okay, so I'm calm now, but I wasn't calm in several attempts in this. You got an auto-scrolling level. Kinda cool, definitely makes it tough, because you don't know where it's gonna go, especially your first couple playthroughs. The more times you die, and you'll die, I'm talking 20 times, I'm talking 40 times, you might die 100 times, you may never beat this. This is fucking brutal. There are no checkpoints, it goes on for close to 6 minutes. I think I did it in 5 minutes and 52 seconds, and that's about as quick as you can really beat it because it moves at its own speed, so it's not like you can speed through it. Tap that goddamn A button as quick as you can when these aliens come towards you. These brood-looking motherfuckers from the X-Men or Xenomorphs from Alien. It looks like you're inside the Borg ship from fucking Star Trek, and I'm getting pissed just thinking about it. Oh man, this level was fucking tough. I've only ever beaten this level maybe 5 times in my life. I did it once as a kid. I used the debug, like level select, to try all the levels because I wanted to see this game through. And as a kid, I just couldn't fucking beat it. This level I did beat as a kid, but I couldn't beat the game. Oh, this is a tough fucking level. It's fair. It is fair. And because of that, I do like it. But it's 6 minutes long. Like, Jesus fucking Christ. No checkpoints for 6 whole minutes of this chaos? That part I just passed is actually a difficult little spot. As you watch this, you can see I'm preemptively shooting my sonar in the directions the aliens will be coming, because obviously through trial and error I know where they're coming from, so I'm prepared for these motherfuckers. Like I said, this level's fair, but holy fucking shit, I can't stress how fucking difficult this is. There's a review by Mr. Baffacake. It's a great Ecco the Dolphin review, and after I beat this game legit for the first time, I wanted to see if there was any good reviews out there from it, and there is. But holy fucking shit, do I agree with him how horrible this level is. The name of the level is Welcome to the Machine. It's inspired by the song from Pink Floyd. I guess Spencer Nielsen was obviously a fan, and to some degree he wanted to have that weird, hypnotic, strange, melodic sound. Right here would have been a great spot for a fucking checkpoint, so I would suggest using a save spade at least once here, almost halfway through. Now, the difficulty of this game is truly insane, so if anybody does want to play and experience this game, have zero shame in using save states as many goddamn times as you want, 100 times, whatever you gotta do. This level, however, I am going to issue a challenge in my next Your World Gaming News, because to good gamers, this is a fucking awesome level, because it does pose a serious challenge, and it is fair. So, someone who loves a good challenge, are you up for it? Can you get through the machine, as I almost fucking die there? Holy shit. With experience, I probably died maybe 50, 60 times, maybe even 70. I don't know. It could have been only 40, but I did struggle quite a bit. And I had no weed to help me get through, so I'm gonna crack a goddamn beer after I'm done doing all this shit. Oh yeah, and guess what? It gets fucking worse. If you manage to beat this level, you know what happens? It throws you straight into the end boss, directly at an alien, and if you're not prepared for it and it's your first time, you won't know there's going to be a fucking alien there, and it's going to take half your health bar or more, and then you're going to be into a boss fight that you've never really done before, and it's fucking brutal. And do you know what happens when you die at the boss fight? It takes you back to the fucking machine. Could you imagine that? So my suggestion is one, you could know the password for the final boss and practice the end boss and get good at the end boss, so when you get here and actually beat the machine legit, you'll be good enough and skilled enough to actually beat the end boss. I can't wrap my fucking head around the idea of the fact that this programmer thought this was a good fucking idea. Like, it was a dolphin game. Was this not originally intended for children? Apparently not. This game makes Ninja Gaiden fucking look like child's play. And I'm sorry, I know I haven't beaten Ninja Gaiden and it's on my to-do list, but I'm telling you, Ninja Gaiden is fucking child's play compared to fucking Ecco the Dolphin. It's literally ludicrous. And I compare it to Ninja Gaiden because I know if you lose at the end boss in that game, it takes you all the way back to the start of the level, or 2 or something. Very similar to this. It's just fucking horrible. The creator of this game needs a goddamn punch in the face. I am embarrassed to admit this, but I got so annoyed by this that I literally punched myself in the face 4 fucking times. Only in the forehead, but you know what? After I did it, I beat the level. Yeah, literally at this point, I'm just zapping my sonar infinitely, just in case. Because like I said, when those things get on your body for a second or two, you're fucking done. I really do have to bring out the fucking anger I had when playing this. Again, when you beat this level, it just throws you face first into one of these fucking aliens. Like, how would you literally fucking know that? It's so heartless and cruel. This creator literally at least needs a smack in the mouth. Level done. Okay, so let me walk you through this end boss. As a kid, I had no fucking idea how to do this. As I got older, I continued to try. These little things exploding out of his eyeballs don't do much damage. They can hurt you, but they don't pose a lot of damage. I get myself positioned neatly underneath them or beside the eyeballs and blast the fuck out of them. After I blast the fuck out of them and remove both eyeballs, whether I'm on the left side of the fucking alien or the right side, I tap the C button and listen for the suction sound as he pulls everything in. As soon as I hear the sound, I know the biggest pull of the suction has already been completed, and then I'll dash into his stupid jaw. You gotta break his jaw fucking 3 times. Each time you need to break it takes 3 hits for a total of 9 hits. Then you gotta smash them into the side of the fucking head 4 times, but you gotta watch out for those stupid aliens that will protect them. I do want to point out how awesome the graphics are of the Vortex. It looks fucking awesome. Creepy, eerie, scary, you name it. It looks fucking wicked. It's really a cool end boss in all honesty, but the fact that if you die here, it will suck you into its mouth and kill you if you take too much damage. There's also boogers that shoot out of those bottom things, so I try to avoid the bottom. And like I said, when you fucking die, it sends you back to the fucking machine to do that level all over again. That is fucking bullshit. I can't believe they would do that. What were they thinking? Well, that's it. He's done. Defeated the Vortex. Ecco the Dolphin complete. What can I say about Ecco the Dolphin? I understand that most people don't really like this game because, one, I imagine being trapped underwater, you feel extremely claustrophobic, not knowing where to go. Some people feel that the game isn't very explanatory on what to do. To them, I say they're stupid. Want to know why? Because all it requires is reading. You talk to the marine life like dolphins and whales, and it pretty much explains everything. In the first level, the one dolphin says, "How high can you jump in the sky?" Well, how high can you jump in the sky? Keep fucking doing it until you jump extremely high in the sky and you'll complete the level. Not very hard. Like, come on. And then the whale, the orca, and if you watch this playthrough, I talk to the orca whale throughout the majority of the game, every single opportunity I could, and not only does it give incredible advice on what to do, it sort of guides you throughout the game. The other dolphins will even explain that the shells will heal you. Just simple reading, but not many people gave the effort. And I'm telling you, there's a really good game here. This game is a diamond in the rough, and a game that a lot of people don't give a chance. And maybe because I have beaten it, I have developed a love for it, because I am proud of beating this game, because it is an extremely difficult game. I just think it's a really interesting game. Its story is magnificent, and the levels are really good, and they're not that big. Honestly, they're not that large at all, and it just takes a little bit of effort. It doesn't hold your hand at all, and because of that, I think a lot of people gave up on it, which I think is kind of sad. I don't know. You know, to each their own. I get why people don't like this game, but I'm just encouraging people to give it more of a try, because I really do think it's a dope-ass fucking game. Some people might ask me, do you like Tides of Time? I think Tides of Time is crap. I really do. Tides of Time sucks. It goes way too off the rails. There's all this sky tides where you're doing levels in the sky. It's extremely stupid. And I don't necessarily like the look of the second game. The one on Dreamcast was pretty cool, but for me, Ecco the Dolphin is but the first game only. And I know if they do a remake, they'll probably fuck it up because they'll probably try to do too much and change too much and go too crazy. A lot of what I loved about this game was simply just swimming around in the ocean doing normal dolphin things. I am Alpha the Dolphin, and I want to thank you for watching.